Hello and welcome back. I am James AKA Gamer0024 as we are continuing on in the Turing Test as we are entering part 2 slash chapter 2 of the game. So far, plot wise, what we figured out is that we are Ava Turing and we have been awoken from a cryogenic sleep. Not exactly sure how long we were sleeping, but we have been awoken by the AI Tom as there has been something happening on the planet slash moon Europa as our crewmates are disappeared. Like they just randomly disappeared off the radar out of nowhere, and nobody really knows what's going on. So basically, we're the rescue squad or the salvage squad, however you want to look at it. Not sure why there's just one of us, but we're the squad. And so far, things aren't looking very good as we've gone through a locked, restricted room thanks to brute force. And we found a gravestone. So they could all be dead. We don't know. But hey, we're just continuing on to figure out the mystery that is what happened to our crew on Europa. And yeah, so here we go. Let's continue on into chapter 2 as we solve this mystery.
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
Da, 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 da. That was easy. Oh. Apparently I'm moving too
Can we take a more
fast.
direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Dang it. There we go. Darn you and not being able to climb ladders while holding boxes. Oh, there's stairs here. Yay! Yay, puzzles. I like puzzles. B13. Loading.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Yay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, well, here's a second. Climby, climb, 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 climb. Ah, it moves the bridge. Now I should be able to power this. And then use the other panel thing in order to pick up the brick. And then while that's there, I'll do that. And then that. And pick up that. Oh. Oh, one, no. 1, 2, and 3. Yay. Did it. These rooms are bigger, so they take longer to load apparently than stage 1. Loading, loading, loading. Yay.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Go. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, there. Duh. Hmm. Ah. There's a trick. I didn't need that panel at all. Or that push panel. Hmm. Taking these. Ah, I did need them. Huzzah! I am smart. Yay! Kind of wish. Oh.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael.
Oh.
The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself.
Try that. Okay.
There is a simulation of this mission on Earth, running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Try that.
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I think I go here. I think that'll be good. And then, take you. Yeah. And I guess I'll put you there. And then I'll put you there. Okay. Okay. Hang on. I got this. So I think I got this. There we go. Now we go. There. And there. And bam! Puzzle solved. Woo! Am I having fun? Puzzle games. Ooh, another restricted area. Let's try. That was easy. Should we have a polite conversation? Sure. Ah. Oh gosh. That was weird. Is there a way to beat that? Interesting. Interesting indeed. That one was
Did
easy.
the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Interesting. So it's teaching me the concept of not having power to certain doors makes them open. Yay, learning two concepts in the same room.
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation, wouldn't you say?
Sure, I guess. Can I just go in here? Oh. I feel like I'll need this. Wait, back up. Yay. Whee! Puzzles, puzzles, puzzles. Oh. Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay, okay, okay. This makes sense. You, over here. Back up. I need to put that in that. I need to put this orb in that hole so I can grab the thing out of here. And then get this across here. Okay. Yay. Woohoo! I think I did it. Yay! Feel like I'm almost done with this chapter. Like 3 rooms left, I'm assuming.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
Another movement sensor, or just in general light bridge. Woo. Puzzles. Game's interesting.
In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
Okay. So close. Go. Nope. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Nope. I keep missing. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Woo. Barely got across. That is a tight time gap. Want to bring you. Oh, I got rid of my orb.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Oh. That's kind of scary. Did he just threaten me? I think the robot just threatened me. There we go. Believe I've done it. Yay. No, I'm trapped in here forever.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
Green door. Puppy! Hmm. Hmm. First, something book. Code book. Nothing. It's just a crap ton of interactables that really don't do anything. Strange thermals on the west side of this crater. Huh. Okay, that's a hint. Hmm. Huh. Interesting. Oh. That's just a tablet. Rock. H. That doesn't spell anything. I just see H. Hmm. Whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Europa's atmosphere. I am concerned this is not an instance of mass hysteria. Vital signs are affected. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate that is detected in all members of the crew. I am reporting to ISA. I reported the nauseous incident to ISA. They offered an explanation of the electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. This is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect your nervous system would have done more to make the team feel ill. I am going to experiment with some shock therapy. I have discovered the electronic fields disturb our telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I have contacted the ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. The ISA have reported back informing me that I am not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. Okay, I'm continuing to investigate. I have been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. I have established a defined correlation against my knowledge. I have been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I use my opportunities in regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us implanted with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraged the team to worry about my mental health. He requested that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I am not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I'm going to attempt an excision. Oh, I'm going to remove this implant. Oh. I'm trying with my left hand now. The excision went wrong. I am successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Tom is very angry. The crew refuses to talk to me. Apparently, I'm a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. Wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbance of the DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make for a worrisome revelation. Perhaps this organism is not so friendly. Dan informed me ISA has been called for my termination. My masochistic experiment proves I am a danger to the mission. Fortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I am going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. It does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. I have discovered the nature of the implant. It is a complex computer. It interfaces with the human mind directly. It seems to be to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, elicit feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It is also the effect of suppressing impulses in the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with the motor neuron cells through the cerebellum. It is my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by the implant. That is their strong aversion to helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact, perhaps a drug, riluzole, maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects. Combined with a strong electromagnetic field, I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. I have managed to get Chris on my side. He has agreed to test some medical procedures with me. In private, it will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I am hoping to keep this out of eyes of Tom, though I have a feeling he will still be listening. So that's why everybody has the medication bottles. What is this? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. KRW? KRW might be important later. So Tom do all this? Did Tom lock everybody up somewhere away from everybody? Ooh. Hi Matthew, we've been studying organism 119. Please find attached scanning electronic microscope image which appears to show pilus formation. We hypothesize as stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell line with organism 119. Perform radiation experiments with the flow cytometry. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you could get this department to look at the SEM image. Kind regards. It was great to see this image. Wow, yet more complex life on Europa. Don't know what that means. Might be worth looking at as it survives very high levels of radiation here on Earth. Similarly, you should consider looking at whatever that means and whatever that means. Procedures, phyli in response to radiation. Use the transfer DNA, yada yada. We have attached an image confirming the organism 119 attaches to human cells. We will proceed with irradiation experiments with these cell lines. Are they trying to... Some kind of test. So they're doing tests to make something last longer? Or make human life last longer? I want to solve the Rubik's Cube. No. So what you found then, Soichi? We have found in the next certain file an organism that can live in extreme conditions. Okay, so he's sharing the news. Motion sickness relief. Ooh. Okay. Time to continue chapter 3. Or is what I'm assuming is chapter 3. Yay, complete chapter 2. Tom may be a bad robot. I feel like we have a Space Odyssey, 2001 Space Odyssey on our hands. And it's me interrupting here, so we're gonna call this the end of part 2/chapter 2, and things are not quite what we thought it was. Particularly at the end there when we went into the crew quarters and read emails from one of the crew members, where he mentions that apparently every person in the crew has some kind of implant stuck in them that got affected by some electrical charge that got dispersed somewhere somehow. And basically, he's been doing tests on this implant, and the crew, the main people in charge weren't very happy about that. So I kind of feel like there's some kind of hidden thing going on with the implants that we're not 100% quite aware of quite yet as to what's going on. And yeah, I don't know, just the whole thing of that implant, and something's not quite what we think it is. Something a little more fishy's going on when it comes to the disappearance of our whole crew. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to continue roaming on and see if we find any more clues, because that's the biggest clue that we got so far since we completed last chapter. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed this part. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe all down below. Also in the description box down below will be links to my social medias. If you are not already following me on those, go ahead and do so to get the latest and greatest news and updates about the channel. And with that, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!